Hello, my name is Michael Brungardt, and I'm a seminarian for the Diocese of Wichita in my final 2 years of preparation before ordination to the priesthood. Today, I would just like to share with you how I began to follow Jesus and develop a relationship with Him. I'm originally from Wichita, and I'm the fifth of 10 kids. My mom is a stay-at-home mom, and my dad's a doctor and works as a professor at the University of Kansas Med School. Growing up in my family, the faith was something that shaped how we went about our day. We would go to daily mass, pray before meals, and say the rosary together as a family every night. As I got older, the faith started to become a real part of my life, and not just something my family did. I started going to adoration and praying on my own. Growing up, I had this desire to be a doctor, just like my dad, and to have a family. I wanted to serve the community and provide health care to people who couldn't afford it. But in terms of my faith, I struggled to form a real relationship with Christ because I was running away from a deeper desire I had within myself. So throughout high school and college, I tried to satisfy these desires I had, but without Christ in the picture. My interior conversion took place through two events about 4 years apart. During my freshman year of high school, while in adoration one night looking at our Lord in the monstrance, I felt this very strong desire to be a priest. But the first thing I said was, no, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Throughout high school, it was hard for me to get too involved in my faith because every time I started to develop a relationship with Christ, I would feel this call to be a priest. And because this call didn't seem to match up with my desires, it was hard for me to cultivate a relationship with Christ. When I finally got to college, I had to start being more intentional about my faith. So during college, I continued going to Mass almost daily, praying the Liturgy of the Hours and saying the Rosary. But I continued to feel unsatisfied inside. My conversion could not really take place until I allowed myself to be totally His, just as He wanted. The friends I had around me, they struggled with the same types of questions I had. And looking at them gave me the ability to see what I must look like. They helped me to be open to the grace of courage to say yes to God's call. So again, one night while in adoration, I again felt this desire to be a priest, and I was able to say yes. And looking back on this today, I realized it happened because of God's will, not my own. It was Jesus' words of, "You did not choose me, I chose you." Even to this day, Christ's presence, my relationship with Christ, makes a difference in my life. It's my relationship with Christ that guides my actions, my interests, and where I put my time and energy every day. In other words, my relationship with Christ, my faith, is not just something I do or certain rules to be a good guy, but it's a means of illuminating my journey in life. We often want a miracle, God to give us a huge sign, God to make His will perfectly clear. But as I learned, I shouldn't expect a miracle, but a journey. Jesus calls us to a relationship. He calls us on a journey. He didn't say, "You, be a good person," but He said, "Come, follow me." And this is what I continue to strive to do every day, to follow Christ.